man. So I'm still kind of sidetracked from that whole Kobe shit. Um, that video I did with Curry and Steve Harvey, I actually did that maybe 30 minutes before the Kobe news dropped. I just put it out yesterday because it was in the vault. But everyone's already talking about conspiracy theories and shit. And I don't know. I've heard a lot of shit. I'm hearing that Umar, and it's funny because I actually quote Umar in this video that the pharmaceutical company killed Kobe to end the lawsuit because his wife was talking about it. And there's this cartoon that's out from 2016 where it was a helicopter crash and Kobe gave up his rings. And, it's a lot of people coming up with conspiracy theories. And I'm good for a good conspiracy theory, but I just think it's too early right now. Let some more information come out. I just can't see that man sacrificing his life in a 7-month-old baby. Could it be true? I don't know. I just think it's too early to speak on that. I think it's insensitive. I mean, the man ain't even been dead 48 hours yet. They still haven't even found his remainings. And motherfuckers is already jumping on conspiracies and what happened behind the scenes. Not questioning it. I just think it's too early to speak on it. More information got to come out if it's true. At the end of the day, he's gone, and that's fucked up. But with that being said, what was really fucked up, and I know you had, unless you live under a rock, you had to see the viral clip of Allison Morris, the white girl from MSNBC, who in the video flat out said the Los Angeles niggers. She flat out said it. And I'm like, her explanation, and she went on to say, she went on a damage control rant on social media. And I'm like, first of all, if you knew you didn't say niggers, why the fuck did you have to go on this damage control run and tell everyone what you really said, first of all? Then she went really quick to the other guy she was talking to. But she says, earlier today, while reporting on the tragic news of Kobe Bryant, I unfortunately stuttered on air, combining the names of the Knicks and the Los Angeles and the Lakers and saying Nakers. Please know I would never use a racist term. Yeah, okay. I didn't hear Nakers. I heard niggers. 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 That's what I heard. Now, some people, I've heard white people on sports talk radio defending her. She didn't say anything like that. And everyone's using the race card. And, white guilt is a motherfucker. She said what she said. Now, she says she's never covered sports because they don't cover sports on MSNBC, and she's not a sports fan. At one point, she had actually referred to the Lakers as the L.A. Knicks, but I'm not buying it. Now, does she deserve to be fired? I'll let y'all. What do y'all think? Me personally, I don't give a fuck because they're not gonna fire her anyway. It's been 2 days. They haven't even said anything about it. They're not gonna fire her. But you know who somebody who did get fired who was black? Dr. Lamont Hill, who was a correspondent for CNN a year ago, and not even a whole 6 months ago, they clipped him because he said something about Jews, and it wasn't even a racist. It was nothing near as bad as what this lady said by accident, supposedly, and they fired him. And then she makes her apology on Twitter, like I said yesterday, and he goes in and says, just getting caught up on this. I heard it. I believe her. I'm like, nigga. This is the shit I'm talking about, where you have these smart, dumb niggas, these really educated brothers who are playing this stupid mind game, pushing agendas, and they have some type of they're doing it for themselves. There's something that he's doing here. And I said it myself on Twitter, you must be trying to join MSNBC because CNN money ain't coming in no more. And that's what's difficult about being a black person on news. There's not many alternatives for black people to go to because we don't have our own black media. We don't have a CNN or a MSNBC. See, if that girl gets fired, she could go to Fox. She could go to another network. He hasn't been on any news network permanently since. So him saying that, and I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Just like Michael Eric Dyson, he's another one who's really educated, who plays dumb. Black guys still telling niggas to vote Democrat, and Democrats ain't did shit for us in 50 fucking years. There's a lot of smart, dumb shit. And that shit pisses me off because you know better than that, Doc. But you telling people, oh, I believe. Listen to that clip. I didn't hear Nakers. I know what the fuck I heard. And I heard this white guy on sports radio in Boston. Oh, I heard Nakers. That was somebody's distorted audio on their iPhone. If this was 2009 and we were on the iPhone 3G or whatever, okay. iPhone 11 is legit, nigga. We heard it. She said niggers. She sounded like somebody's wife at a Klan rally. She said what she said. And no, there will not be any punishment. There will not be any discipline. She will not be removed because she's got the complexion for the connection, period. Now listen to this Umar clip from Breakfast Club. And I know a lot of people, some of Umar shit be off field, don't get me wrong. But he hit it dead on the fucking nail. The difference between the coon and the Negro is the coon knows better. And he just uses the system to his own advantage. And the Negro is miseducated and blind and don't know a damn thing. And only knows what they're told. And see, motherfuckers like him, like Lamont Hill, they could tell niggas anything and they'll believe it. And that's sad. Because he has a lot of reach to a lot of black people who really believe in everything he says. And he knows it. And that's why they fucking use people like him to push bullshit narratives. But let me know what y'all think, man. Listen to this shit.
A star that was perfectly cast on the Los Angeles Lakers. Kavita, if I could ask you to...
Now, what's the difference between a coon and a Negro, Envy? The Negro is innocent in his ignorance. The Negro think Jesus is white. The Negro think white people are smarter. It's not his fault. He's been miseducated, Charlamagne. But the coon is dangerous. The coon knows Jesus wasn't white. The coon knows white people are not superior to blacks, but they will act like they are because they're going to get something for doing so. The coon consciously sells out his people. The Negro does it out of ignorance. I can work with a Negro. Never trust the coon.